Common sense approach. Message to Black America. You know, it's time for us to finally acknowledge something and jog our memory on who the real oppressor was to our people. Now, I'm not saying other people didn't contribute, but we must talk about the head of that beast. Now, when you have French Americans saying we don't owe Black Americans reparations, they are right. When you have Polish Americans say that, they are right. When you have German, Russian Americans who say that, they are right. Okay, don't bite my head off. When you have Spanish Americans, when you have Dutch Americans that say we don't owe Black Americans reparations, Irish Americans who say we don't owe Black Americans reparations, Armenian, I don't care, Swedish, when they say we don't owe Black Americans reparations, they are right. Your original oppressor is the British English American. Okay? I think we forgot that, oh dear short memory. And that's okay. That's okay. So much has taken place. They have thrown so many obstacles in our way that's okay. I'm not here to throw stones. I'm here to jog your memory. You helped the British English American receive their independence. Don't forget that. Not the French, not the Spanish, not the Portuguese, not the Dutch, not the Germans, not the Russians, not the Irish. You helped the British English American. That's who your people made the pact with. That's who allowed all of these immigrants that you see right now in America into the country upon you. Okay, for all you immigrants who are listening to this video, those who came after the British and Black American who was here, I'm giving you some Black American and British English American history. When it was just us three, the British English American, the Black American, and those that you call the Native Americans. When it was just us three, and you had weakened them so much that they had to take a seat. We carried the load for this country. Built and invent everything that you are using right now today. Now, I don't care if you have taken the inventions and advanced them. We're talking about the origins. And so when it was time for the British English American to pay, because the Black American has fought in every war in this country, even the Revolutionary War, for the British English American. All presidents, except for two presidents, bloodline leads to England, to Great Britain. All but two, Donald Trump being one of them. Even Barack Obama's mother side leads to Britain. Those was the ones who broke the pact and backdoored your people. Once they made that agreement with our people, they didn't aim to keep that agreement of giving you your land and your funds, your 40 acres in the mule. They did not aim to keep that agreement. And so to stop us from getting to them, because we was on them about ours. And for a minute, we was receiving it and building it. But to prevent us from getting to them and putting more barriers in front of us, what they did was even the white people who the Caucasians who they didn't respect in Europe as being equal to them, like the Irish and the Italian, they made them honorary white people. Yes. They didn't respect them as being equal to the British. They made them honorary white people just to put them in front of them and in between them and black Americans. Because like Malcolm and Martin said, we coming for our money. Martin said that. We coming for our money. So they start putting honorary white people. They start deputizing motherfuckers. Yeah, they start deputizing. Deputy Italian, deputy Irish, deputy Jewish people, deputy Polish people. They start deputizing motherfuckers. And then when that didn't work, because we was like, we don't give a fuck how many motherfucking different Caucasians you deputize. We still coming for what's ours. And we was coming. Then you hear them make a movie saying that 3 black American women helped them get to the moon. We wasn't playing no games. We was crushing shit. Now, whether you believe they went there or not is another story. I'm just going by what they say. But that wasn't enough. So what did they do then? They started going around getting every other type of brown person on this face of the earth to put more people in front of us. So they started with all the Caribbeans. And then when that didn't work, they started bringing in all the Hispanics. And then when that didn't work, they started, wait a minute, first they started with the Caribbeans and the Asians, with the Chinese building the railroad. Why did you need to go get the Chinese to build a railroad when we had guys like John Henry, who was going against machines? Okay? We was more than capable of building the railroad. Why did you go get the Chinese to build the railroad? Throwing barriers in front of us. We taught them how to grow food in this country. Why did you have to go get the Hispanics to start doing the garden and lawning around here? We showed you motherfuckers how to do it. British, English, American. We know how to run and operate stores. Why did you start going and get all the Indian and Arabic people to run the gas stations? And using their religion to play, to better that situation, because they don't celebrate American holidays like that. So they're going to work on Christmas at them gas stations. They're going to work on Easter at them gas stations. They're going to work on New Year's Eve at the gas stations. Why did you do that? Why you kept going to get different people from around the world, throwing them in front of us? To the point that you lost track of them so much that now they just stealing billions of dollars from the country. And now you looking around stupid, blaming them. No, you did that trying to undermine the black American. They done stole our pay times 30. You done gave it away times 1,000,000. You done ran around all around the world doing shit. But for the people who fought in every war in this country, and we ain't asking you to do nothing, we earned that shit. And so that's what happened. To prevent us from getting to them and getting what they owe us, the British, English, American. First they threw up their honorary white folks. Then they started bringing in Asians and Caribbean, people from the Caribbean, then Hispanics. Then they said fuck it and just started going to get other religions. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is supposed to be a Christian country. They didn't even give a fuck. They started going to get other religions just to undermine us. There will be a part 2 to this video. This common sense approach. I'm out.